Hello, hello, hello to all of my amazing Geminis. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today. We're going to be talking about Decan 2. So some of you all have already watched Decan 1 video, depending on where your birthday falls, but we're going to talk about Decan 2. Decan, or decadence, which can be used interchangeably, derives from the words decanoi, right, which means 10 days apart. So during Gemini season, you may wonder, or if you've ever met another Gemini and say, you know what, we do have some similarities, but we're very different in certain other areas. Or somebody may say, I really like this Gemini, but I don't really like this particular Gemini, depending on. So a lot of other things come into play, like your moon sign, rising Venus, all those other placements in your natal chart. But we're going to be talking about decadence, or decan, or decanoi, 10 days apart. So if your birthday falls between June 1st through June 10th, I am talking to you. Your keyword is union. Union. So all Gemini's ruling planet is Mercury, but your sub-ruling planet is Venus. So sub-ruling planets adds an extra little sprinkle to your already amazing personality, right? So let's get into it. So let me explain to you what I mean. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my amazing Geminis as it relates to every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions and spirituality, and where they need to take action. I am talking to my intelligent, adaptable, curious, affectionate, gentle, versatile, smart, enthusiastic, funny, outgoing, flexible twins. That would be you, and you, gods and goddesses. Let's go. Let's see what these cards have to say. It's always interesting to find out, what sets you apart from fellow Geminis, right? Fellow twins. Yeah, look at this. All right, and this is a general tarot reading. If you're interested in a personal one, my information is down below, or go to queenamunra.com. Let's go. Here we have 9 of Pentacles. I see financial independence for you. We have the Knight of Swords. By the way, this is the 9 of Pentacles. Make sure you can see that. We have the 4 of Pentacles. Oops. We also have the 2 of Wands. I want to say this card came out in the first decan, right? We have the Page of Swords. We also have the Page of Cups. Yes. So what sets you apart? Like I said, what sets you apart is union. Your keyword is union. So Venus is your sub-ruling planet, but Mercury is your ruling planet. That is across the board. I want to reiterate that just in case somebody says, hold on, I thought as a Gemini, I thought my ruling planet was Venus. No, that's your sub-ruling planet. So harmonious Venus combines with Gemini's Mercury to give you a deft social touch, right? People respond to your warm and effusive nature. The approval and esteem of others are important to you, and you tend to function best with people rather than as a loner. And so there is a sense of adventure in your outlook, and you enjoy travel because it exposes you to new experiences. And so once you've made up your mind about a pursuit, you eagerly give it your best effort. And sharing is a part of life for you. So you're a very generous person with your time and your friendship and with your possessions. And so you have a great deal of sex appeal, and you're ardent in your expression of love. Okay, so that's great. So this is, again, I'm not surprised because, again, communication is, like, for instance, your planet is the planet of communication, technology, travel. So, again, here you are traveling, probably with someone who took a picture of you, probably with someone, but I see financial independence. So you'll be able to travel as much as you want to travel, right? Like I said, union is the key word for you. You are connected and you're a very generous person, along with everything else that I said about you, right? That you're flexible, outgoing, funny, enthusiastic, smart, gentle, affectionate, adaptable, curious. That's across the board for all Geminis. But again, for you in particular, if you're birthdays between June 1st through June 10th, you'd like to be coupled up. You like to travel. You like technology. You like communicating, all those wonderful things, right? And so some of you all have come through some very challenging relationships. When I say relationships, I want to be crystal clear. This is the Page of Swords, and this right here is the Knight of Swords. So when I say difficult relationships or challenging relationships, it could be a family member or family members, plural or singular. It could be ex, romantic interest. It could be work related or whatever. But when you all decide, hey, that's not for me, I'm just going to just focus on me, right? I'm just going to just have laser focus on racing towards my goals and the things that I want to do. Because one, you don't look like what you've been through. Some of you all have been through very challenging relationships. To see this person walking a tightrope, yeah, they're walking a tightrope, but they're still reading or writing books. They're still coming up with great ideas. Still got a smile on their face, impeccably dressed. You see what I'm saying, Gemini? So yeah, when you the sooner you, as a sword energy, right? So this sword energy speaks to all air signs, right? Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. The sooner you take your sword and you sever ties with challenging relationships, because you all are smart enough. This is all air signs, extremely intelligent. You all are smart enough to know ahead of time if this relationship is going to work out. And when I say relationship, I mean friendship, platonic, romantic, whatever, working relationship. If this is showing a pattern of just being challenging, the sooner you act. Remember, you a divine masculine sign. So, and I'm talking to people who identify as a man or woman, it doesn't matter. You're a divine masculine by default. So the sooner you take action, Gemini, the less time you'll need to heal from it. Because what happens, Gemini, is that when you don't take action and sever ties with really difficult, especially when you see there's a pattern there of just, okay, we just don't get along, we're just not on the same frequency, it will cause you to vibrate low. It'll cause you to gossip. It'll cause you to be backbiting. It'll cause people to say, oh, this person switched up. One day they were this way, the next day they were that. So you'll be doing yourself and them a favor by just severing ties. The sooner you sever ties, the sooner you can go back to living your grand, amazing life. And look at all these prospects coming across your path, right? This was something that showed up in the first decon video. Look at all of this. Again, I see you traveling. I see you being able to spin that globe and go pretty much anywhere you want to go. I see you thinking about some of the past challenging relationships, but there's no way you would go back, right? Matter of fact, this Wands energy is attached to fire, right? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So I see you all taking that fire, that blowtorch, and just blowing that relationship, just completely torching that relationship. You may think about it because, of course, especially if it was challenging, you may have a little trauma attached to it, so you may think about it, but you're not going backwards. Not at all. Nope. And I'm looking at some people thinking about trying to come back into your space because, again, they say, okay, this is a dynamic person. They have great communication skills. I love traveling with this person, or at least talking about traveling with this person. I love hanging out, talking to this person, the whole 9 yards. And so they want to come back into your space, but you're like, I'm not moving backwards. There's no way I would move backwards. Nope, I'm good. I'm good where I am, and that's that. You know what? I'm good where I am. No hard feelings. Don't have anything bad to say about you. Nothing negative. I'm just moving forward. Because you realize now, Gemini, the longer you stay in a relationship, it actually contaminates you and it forces you to vibrate low because you're trying to suppress the truth. Is that it's just a challenging relationship and you just don't see the future in it. It could be a friendship, like I said, working relationship, romantic, whatever it is. You just don't see the beauty. You just don't see. And it can be family. See, look at this. Here's your card, Mercury. Yeah, here's your card, Mercury, right? So clear communication was coming down for you from some relationship that, hey, this person is a manipulator, this person is a liar, they're a gaslighter, the whole 9 yards. The sooner I take this sword and I cut them out of my life, the better it is going to be for me. But see, I understand too, for mutable signs, sometimes it's not as easy because, again, you all would rather get along with people than fight. And so, but I'm telling you, Gemini, it will cause you to vibrate low. It'll cause you to start gossiping about people. It'll cause you to, seem like you're backbiting and just vibrating low. It'll make you seem like you're being superficial or lack of direction. Like one day it's like, well, I see the good in this person, but they did this to me and that kind of thing. It makes you just seem like, fickle or wishy-washy, right? And so again, it's best for you to take that sword, that knife. See this knife right here? It's just a very dangerous situation to be in when you know that the person is a liar, a sociopath, a sneaky, whatever it is, right? A psychopath or narcissist or whatever. It's best for you to go ahead and take that knife and sever ties with that person and just keep it moving, because it will cause you to become hostile. Being in hostile situation will affect you, gravely affect you, and cause you to become hostile, right? And so where's the union in that? Like, why do you want to be tied to energy like that? And it'll cause you heartbreak. The longer you hang in there with the person that you know has hostile energy, they're a mess, they're a liar, they're manipulated, all of this other stuff, it'll then cause you to come out on other people and seem different. That's why sometimes people, have issues with Geminis, because they're like, okay, well, one day they seem nice, the next day they seem that it must be that twin energy, the good twin, bad twin. No, I'm going to tell you, Geminis, the quickest way for you all to continue vibrating high is to sever ties with people that you know are foul. That's it. Just sever ties with them. Just, you don't even owe them an explanation. They know what they did. They know exactly what they did. All you need to do is get to cutting. Nope, I'm cutting this relationship off and keep it moving. So I do see a lot of you all walking away from some fire in some relationships, but it's igniting a fire in you. Some of you all could have Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in your chart, but you got clear messages coming through. There are no blockages whatsoever. That's your ruling planet. And then Venus, like I said, Venus is a planet of like harmony, people who want to be, in harmonious relationships, the whole 9 yards. It's Taurus and Libra's ruling planet. And so you want to be in harmonious relationships. But again, the truth of the matter is that, some people are y'all just not on the same frequency. So it's best for you to just go ahead and take that sword as an air sign, remove the air supply, and keep moving forward. Just move forward. Why keep getting burned by a person when you can just move forward, right? Yes. Be in union with yourselves first, right? Make sure you are completely balanced out. And I'm telling you, it will attract everything. This right here is your ruling planet, Mercury, as well as Virgo's ruling planet. So you have the ability to attract and give information, divine masculine and divine feminine. You're very magnetic. You can also give people great information, the whole 9 yards. But this is really about this spread right here is that some of you all were in some very challenging relationships with somebody that you probably had some trauma with because they were just so manipulative. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So yeah, they want to come back into your space, but you're like, nope, I'm gone. Matter of fact, I'm racing away from you, like getting as far away from you as humanly possible. And this is how you're feeling the outcome, right? The outcome for you is feeling like, yes, I'm victorious. I've won. I did it. I'm never going back, right? So yes, union is important to you, but union with the right person or the right soul tribe is important to you. Union in the right job is important to you. Being paired up with the energies that are on your frequency is important to you. See what I'm saying? Yes. All right, let's go. Again, this is a general reading, so take what resonates with you. If you're interested in a personal one, go to queenamunra.com and you can book right there. Let's pull an oracle card and see what this has to say. Spend time with animals. Yes. So this is about grounding, being in nature, kind of sort of really, really getting your being out in air, because remember you're an air sign, right? Being out in the air, like outside, outdoors, grounding, getting that sunlight, getting access to all of the elements, being near water. The sun will provide the fire, the trees and the dirt will provide the grounding for you. And then, of course, obviously air outside, right? So this is where you're really, really going to connect with the innocence of nature. This is what this is about. Yeah, you don't have time to like I said, your key word is union, but you don't want to be paired up with anything or anybody that is out of balance or on a totally different frequency than yours. That is what I have for you, Geminis. Have a fantastic day and check out Decan 3. Bye.